Gumball Adventures back with you again. Thought I'd take a moment to go over a couple things just kind of on my mind. Things that might help you out in the future. I'm adopting a new thing where whenever I place a machine, that I throw back a patronage to the place that I'm putting my machine at. I also like to highlight the businesses that are currently housing my machines, just out of respect, because I think that's pretty good to do a little advertising for them. Not just because the machine is there, but they're also great businesses. This particular place I got my machine at now is called Atlantic Auto Parts. They are located in Newport, North Carolina. The phone number is area code 252-223-4151. And they are an outstanding business. They are like old school of old school. Some of the yards that are out there now, they have these where you pay them and then you go out there and you go pull your own parts. I don't like that. That's not. I don't understand that philosophy. But you know, it saves them from having to put mechanics in the field. The thing about Atlantic Auto Parts is when you pay for your part, they send a professional out there. They get your part. They bring it back up to you, so you don't have to worry about doing any of that stuff. It's still a great service. It's a great business model, and they've been around for years. 40, 50 years, I believe, if not longer than that, maybe 60 years, if I'm not mistaken. But they're great people, certainly knowledgeable, can help you with anything. They ship just about anywhere. If you need it, UPS, FedEx, ground truck, R&L, anywhere you need it, they'll get it to you within the world. So it's available to you. That service is, bar none, very good. Again, great crowd. I know both the owners. I know the people that work there. Super nice, super knowledgeable, and I'm happy to continue doing business with them. They have serviced me very well over the years. Also, guys, if you're watching this, I appreciate you for allowing me to put my machine there. It means a lot to me. But I'm also happy to provide y'all with snacks. So there's not much more I can say about that. It's win-win. I think everybody wins in this situation. So yeah. Also, if you're on this gumball adventure and you're putting your own machines out there, I just went to Walgreens not too long ago, and because I needed some labels made, and one of the things that I needed was a label for my machine that are like these here. Warning labels to let people know that I've got peanuts in my machine, or at one point in time it contained peanut dust. If you're cleaning the machines out and you miss like a little bit of drop of dust and somebody's got an allergy, that's going to be a problem for you. So I highly suggest that you get these labels made. Anybody in your town that makes labels, get them made. Make sure that they know that these machines have peanuts in them or dust in them, because there's a lot of products: peanut M&Ms, Boston baked beans, random, dry roasted nuts, cashews, whatever you're using that's peanut based. Get a label in your machine. Cover yourself at all times. So I like Walgreens because they got that kiosk in the back, and you can pretty much make decorative labels, with your name, your phone number, the warning, all that stuff. It's a great idea. Also, I don't want you to give up. I want you to keep pushing forward. I want you to keep stomping the ground and keep finding these places to put your machines. There's plenty of locations. Don't get discouraged if you hear the word no. There's a lot of yeses out there waiting to be said. All you have to do is just find the right locations. Barbershops, salons, smaller restaurants. Although, check with city ordinances on how that's supposed to work out. There's random places where there's foot traffic, and they still use a cash register. As long as you're putting machines in those places, you should be fine. And don't just think about those businesses. Really look at your area, look at your town, study it a little bit. Take a drive-through one day and just look at these random places that are there that actually do quite a bit of business. Hardware stores. You can't go wrong with these places at all. It's just a matter of letting them know what your business model is, letting them know that you take care of business. Your machines are top-notch, and that your service is top-notch. And I think overall it's a good service. Make sure that they know how beneficial your business is to theirs, and vice versa. That you're working together in this relationship. If you can fit all that into a first meeting, then so be it. A lot of times you can't. But just, start with your basics. Introduce yourself. Let them know who you are. If you got a business card, that's great. I'm actually getting some business cards made. I don't really feel like I need one, but it doesn't hurt. It's that little extra step of professionalism that you can offer. When you reach in your pocket, pull out a card, hand it to them. There you go. It's something to think about. With these labels, I can probably make some preemptive business cards and go with it, because it doesn't really have to say much more than that. Your name, what do you do, what kind of business you're in, and your phone number. Bam, done. Something to think about. But I think overall it's a good idea. But I don't want you to get discouraged. There's a lot of people out there who make these videos on YouTube where why they're getting out of the gumball business. All these issues and problems. It's a job for a lot of people. It's a business for a lot of people. But for people like us who are doing it on a small scale, anywhere between 5 and 20 machines, this is not at a level that you should be burned out at. This is something that you should strive to get bigger, but slower, at a slower pace. This is not a rabbit wins the race type of business. This is a turtle all the way. And the reason why I say that is because you plan a machine, you put the stuff in the machine, you got the contents right, the owners like what you got in the machine, the people that are coming in there are utilizing it. You're not getting rich overnight. That's not the point. It's nice if you do, but if you're not getting rich overnight, it's nothing to scream about. And you're doing your best to maintain this business relationship between you and your customer, all at the same time that you're respecting the business that is housing your machine. So you build that good working relationship, you keep things moving like you're supposed to, and everybody takes care of everybody. It's important to work together, but I wouldn't plant like 100 machines on day one and then try to keep the machines full, and then all of a sudden don't have a plan for keeping these machines up and going. One business at a time, one machine at a time. Get it planted, get your scheduling down so that you can actually work these machines, and don't plan them like so many miles out. I mean, work your town first, get the machines in your town first, and get an actual rotation to where you're not burnt out through like an entire month of having to check these things on top of a full-time job you probably already got. It doesn't work in your interest if you're having to go through all this extra effort to plant these machines, and then late at night you're having to get ready to do a full circle. That's not a great idea. I mean, it's passive income, but if you throw down that bulk gauntlet and start servicing 100 machines throughout the month, you're going to get burnt out from that. So it's just a matter of creating a rotation so that you can do it during like off hours or off days. I've kind of got mine set up around my lunch hour, so when I'm not at lunch, or if I'm eating lunch wherever I'm headed to, I can take and visit these places 3 at a time and get a feel for what they need when I need to. Carry along just enough candy and gumballs and stuff that I need to keep their machines full, and also my cleaning supplies, so that I can properly service them at a moment's notice if I have to. But these businesses, as long as you got a good rapport with them, they're working with you. They're happy to work with you. Because again, you're providing a service and they're providing a service to you by allowing you to put your machine there. So it's a win-win. Everybody is benefiting from this relationship. And that's important. That's the number one goal. It doesn't have to be hard at all. I mean, they call it a passive business for a reason, because it sells itself. But you still have to do the work. You still have to put in the effort to make sure that this keeps going and benefits over time. There's not much more you can say about that. So I believe in you. Don't lose heart if you're hearing no's. I tell you, there are yeses waiting to be heard. You just got to find them. And just keep your head up. This is not a get-rich overnight business. Never was, never will be. But it is a very good business to be into still, especially if you got a little extra time to burn. So in the meantime, if you like what I'm telling you, please let me know. Drop a comment, a like, subscribe, whatever you want to do. I mean, or don't do anything. Just keep watching, and hopefully you're gleaming some knowledge off of what I'm giving you, because again, this is information that I wish I had when I first started. So I'm giving you everything that I've learned for free. Um, Take it and do with it what you will. Hopefully a lot. If you know more than I do, then by all means drop a comment and tell me some of the things that you've learned. I'd love to learn from you. Hell, I'll watch your videos. I'll watch and see what you've got going on. And we can learn from each other. We're all in this together if you're in this business. So any tips, tricks that you've got, the machines that you like working with, by all means, tell me, please. I'm happy to learn from you. I mean, there's no other way to do this, really. And I think overall we can benefit from each other. Got a lot of respect for you if you're in this business, because it definitely takes time to build. So with that, I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having an awesome day. And happy selling. This is Phil. Keep up the good work. You got this.